Stitch this and tell us, who were you before you deconstructed from religion and you entered into spirituality? I was thinking about who I was before spirituality, before my spiritual awakening, multiple spiritual awakenings, multiple healing journeys. And I was like, wow, I was really insane. So I grew up Christian, Seventh-day Adventist, and it's a pretty strict faith, under Christianity. And I remember when I was Christian, I used to have this bit of a narcissism because we're constantly told that we have to convince everybody that you have to find God or you have to be under Christianity to get into the kingdom of heaven. And I remember just being so frustrated that friends and family or lovers didn't want to convert. I no longer try to convert people now that I'm in spirituality. It's like, oh, you're responsible for your own soul contract. I'm here if you need me. My life is an example. It's like I never try to convince anyone to convert over to spirituality because it's no joke. Entering your healing journey, entering your spiritual journey is nothing to play with, okay? And this is why a lot of people run to spirituality and then run back to Christianity because honestly, to me, religion is easier. Something else I noticed is that when I was Christian, I used to live in constant fear, constant shame, constant anxiety. Oh my gosh, I can't wear jewelry. I can't go to the movies. I can't have sex. I can't kiss a boy. I can't do this. I can't do that. It was like a constant cloud over me and feeling guilty about every little life pleasure or experience that I wanted to experience or that I was experiencing. I no longer have that. And some people think, oh, yes, because in spirituality, you don't have to take accountability. You could just do what you want. No, I am more grounded now in spirituality. I actually used to have more sex when I was Christian. I used to sin more, whatever sinning is to you. I used to sin more when I was Christian. I'm damn near like a nun, okay? I'm like a cursing nun now. And I just find that so interesting because there's no middleman. And I realized that also a lot of us were not using our spiritual gifts when we were in religion. So when I was in religion, they used to tell me that I was crazy, that my spiritual gifts don't exist, which is insane because there's so many different miracle stories in the Bible. There's so many people in the Bible who have spiritual gifts. So why are we being told when we're in religion that these gifts really don't exist? We have mental health issues and we're shunned away for these particular gifts. Mostly, I can only speak from the religion I was in Seventh-day Adventism. It's not, your gifts are not cultivated. They don't tell you to, get into these type of spiritual gifts. Like you don't have any gifts, you have mental illness, it's just the devil. So now I am more powerful and stronger spiritually that I actually use my spiritual gifts that were God-given. Now also that I'm not in religion, I notice that I depend on myself more, right? If we were made in his image and call us by our names, right? Gods and goddesses. And I don't just pray and wait. I actually put action in. I actually make a path for those blessings to come in, for those manifestations to come in. I felt like in religion, when I was Christian, it was always like, just wait on the Lord and just pray about it. And no, God is sitting there looking at you like, I don't know what you're waiting on me for. I gave you the power and the strength to do. So you're going to be waiting forever. And it even comes to where you're waiting for love, you're waiting for a job, you're waiting for, to become healthier or something like that, when God put herbs on the earth for you to become healthier, and doctors and, healers and different things like that. So I find that when you're in spirituality, you become more independent with the guidance of God. okay, in the God within yourself. And you're not lazy. I feel like religion made me lazy, where now I am not depending and waiting on the Lord to just answer my prayer. And I'm in constant communication, constant conversations with God, where when I was in Christianity, I felt like God just felt so distant. And I think a lot of times we feel like God was distant when we're in religion is because you have like all these titles in church, you're listening to your pastor, you're in a sheep like position. So now that I'm in a lioness position, I can channel more. I get my answers way faster because there isn't a middleman. So, what are some things that you realized that you were doing before when you were in religion or you didn't have your spiritual awakening, and now you are like, wow, I feel more empowered now?